Well, the dirty Confederate pirates tried to take over Fort Pickens and they lost! Hello and welcome to Civil War in Hindsight. I'm Lieutenant Tommy. With me, as always, is Prospector Johnny. And this week, Prospector, it is Confederate boat seized after Confederate boat seized after Confederate boat seized. So these Confederate pirates are getting knocked out of the water one by one.
All right, and we're taking their boats, or at least taking
their boats, taking the supplies. Most of them, we're actually taking most of them. We do sink a couple.
Yeah.
We're taking most of them and redistributing the supplies to our guys. So the week is going to open up, Johnny, on the 4th of October with Confederates fighting a regiment of Indians at the Chicomocomico, North Carolina tribe near the Hatteras Inlet. I know I butchered the hell out of that. Yeah. It is Chicomacomico.
Go ahead.
It's close enough. Yeah. It's over by the Hatteras Inlet, which actually the Union forces about a month ago we took over. Remember, we got a couple forts there that we took over. Yep. So right around that area, the Confederates are fighting with Indians, which they just signed a bunch of treaties with. So
the same Indians or different Indians?
Well, it's different. It's different Indians, but still.
Okay, but yeah, they're not putting up a good front for potential treaties in the future.
Yeah, for the other.
Do we know what they're fighting them over or about? Are these natives that have sided with us?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I know that today as well. There's a Cherokee people treaty that is signed with the Confederates.
That was nice. You should turn that into a song.
I should turn it into a song. That they're going to be signing a treaty with the Confederate government there. But yeah, this is a completely different tribe. I'm assuming this tribe is probably
they're just mad at the South for being where they are.
My guess is this is a tribe that was probably at war with the Cherokee or vice versa.
Gotcha.
And it was one of those situations. I'm assuming. Two Confederate blockade runners are going to be seized by the USS South Carolina just outside of New Orleans. Both seized ships were full of arms destined for the Confederates or now destined for my office for redistribution to the Northern unit. So I get to look at all this equipment and see what's viable, what's not viable, and redistribute
and their short supply gets shorter. They have even less. I mean, they already had nothing, and now they have
even less.
Less than nothing.
Less than nothing.
Y'all just want to give up already? We'll allow it.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
With us, go ahead. We accept the terms of your surrender. Or no,
also,
you accept the terms
of our surrender. Their surrender. Their surrender. Damn it, Johnny, we got it all screwed up. They surrendered to us. They surrendered to us.
And you have to accept our terms.
Yes, Yep.
Yeah.
And Lincoln is going to approve the construction of ironclad warships. These are new warships to be completely built out of iron. So the hull would be iron, the top sorrow would be iron. So this is supposed to be a very
bottom
artillery,
of the ocean
like a submarine. I can't imagine it's actually going to float, but if it does float, it's supposed to stop cannonballs. So we'll see if that works out in the future.
That's great, but not too many cannonballs are shot from the bottom of the sea.
I just want to point out,
iron is heavy.
I just want to point out.
Told President Lincoln this.
I want to point out here, the South is so low of supplies that they are, trying to buy what they can get wherever, and the North is so flush with money that we're like, we're gonna build an iron boat.
We're just making up bullshit is what we're doing. We're just like, I don't know, throw some money at it. We got iron, make it float. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck. On October 5th, another Confederate pirate ship will be burned just off the coast of Virginia. Yet again, more Confederate supplies lost down in the bottom of the channel.
Viking funeral for those boys.
Viking funeral, yep. And in London, it appears that there was a newspaper war between the London Post and the London Times, with the Post saying that England should recognize the Confederacy, and the Times saying, nope, it's Union or bust. So apparently they're so bored in England.
A media fight.
There's a media fight in England over us.
All right, let's get some journalists to fight in the streets and see who wins. See if they'll recognize them or not.
Yeah. On the 6th, another Confederate pirate ship, the Alert, was apparently not so alert as it was captured just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. So we've now had four ships in 2 days or 3 days that are captured. So we're doing good here.
Now, is this a result of us upping the naval stuff, or just catching them when they're trying to now use their navy to do stuff, or is it just
maybe
a coincidence that it's stacking up? It's just
I think we're just stacking up.
Well?
Yeah. I think we're just stacking. The one thing that we're doing well right now is this blockade
is in the water.
Working. Like we are getting boats. On the 7th, Federal River gunboats of Lexington and Tyler will open fire on Confederate shore batteries. At Irons Bluff on the Mississippi near Columbus, Kentucky. So down on the Mississippi River.
Yeah, shooting from the boat onto the shore.
Shooting from the boat onto the shore around Columbus, Kentucky. We're starting to try to break up some of those Confederate positions there in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Did that
also,
or is that just
no? It's just we're shooting at them. Nothing's
come from that yet. All right.
No. Also on the 7th, General Fremont will finally move his troops out of St. Louis en route to Springfield, Missouri, giving chase to General Price, who's now withdrawn his troops from Lexington, a couple weeks ago because he withdrew his troops from Lexington a couple weeks ago when he took over Lexington and realized he couldn't actually keep his troops there because there's no supplies. So then he withdraws, but instead of Fremont ever reinforcing Lexington before it got taken, or, pursuing Price at any point over the last 2 weeks, but he's finally now, 2 weeks later,
he's doing it.
Leaving St.
All right,
Louis.
Tommy, I'm going to chase you down. I'm going to
give you a 2 week
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks I'll start. With no way to get anywhere quickly except for a train that goes to predictable locations.
Yeah, pretty much. Lincoln is going to send Secretary of War Cameron on an inspection trip of the Western forces to Missouri with a letter specifically requesting that he evaluate Fremont and see if he should be relieved, which I'm going to go ahead and, Lincoln, relieve him. Should be relieved. What has he done that's been worth of merit so far? But anyways.
Nothing. He's done things the opposite. He hasn't even just done okay.
Some odd news here. On October 8th, General Anderson, who was just recently appointed the general of the Ohio, the Ohio forces, commander of the Cumberland, he is going to be relieved after suffering a nervous breakdown. His appointment lasted like 3 weeks. Like this was like he just has
nervous break. How did he make it through the interview process? Who thought he? What was his history? Has he been in war before?
Yeah,
he did the Mexican-American War or
Fort
something.
Sumter, Johnny.
He was a Fort Sumter guy.
Yeah, Fort Sumter.
So probably PTSD.
PTSD from cannonballs, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Being shot at for 18 hours, 8 hours, 5 hours, whatever it was.
Yep. Spoiler alert, though. General Anderson is not going to return to any active duty after this. He's retiring. So I do wish Anderson the best.
Well, good luck to you. I suppose. I hope these nightmares start or whatever's causing the nervous breakdowns. Yes, stop.
Stop. You want them to stop?
Do you want them to stop?
Brigadier General William T. Sherman is going to be taking overall command of the Army of the Cumberland. And rumors have it that he might not be the most mentally stable man either.
So is he going to have another nervous breakdown or what?
Well, there's rumors that Sherman's on the edge of
type of...
Well, both. There's rumors that he might not be the most stable and that he kind of wants to murder a lot of Confederates. And there's also rumors that he's also on the verge of a nervous breakdown himself. So we'll see...
All right,
how well Sherman does.
On that second point, is his job not to do just that?
Well, the first, kill the Confederates. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that's your job. Do it. It's just maybe he.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay,
we'll see what happens.
Maybe overzealous. Maybe they're concerned about potential war crimes. I would imagine with somebody like that.
And Johnny, this week is going to end finally with us getting some action. This time down in Florida on the 8th and 9th, a Confederate force of 1,000 men led by General Richard Herron Anderson, not to be confused with the Union Anderson.
Right.
He's going to land
retired.
He's retired. He's going to land on Santa Rosa Island near Fort Pickens in Pensacola Bay. And by the way, beautiful beaches down in Pensacola Bay.
I mean, not now. It's covered with bullets and army people.
I went on a few scouting missions down there. Remember at the beginning of the war, I got my bottle of absinthe from there.
You got some cigars too, if I remember. And so, but I wouldn't recommend the civilian, especially since they're not allowed to, Tommy, because of the whole
war thing. Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, that's right. You can't cross the commerce to the south. That's right.
So go ahead and wait until this ends in a month or two. Actually, wait out the winter. Maybe next spring. Plan for spring.
Well, remember, Johnny, we said Thanksgiving. Remember Thanksgiving. We said Thanksgiving.
Well, right, but I mean, you don't want to plan a trip over the holidays and stuff. It's just a nightmare. That's
true. In any case, over the night of the 8th, into the morning of the 9th, this force would arrive at Santa Rosa. Mm-hmm. Their mission was to disrupt and seize as many federal batteries that could be seized that were protecting the fort. So not necessarily take the fort itself, but
trying
take
to
some of
strip
the
it
batteries.
Down so that I would imagine their plan would be then to bring more people to take it over.
Yes.
Once the main
the main
defenses
groups
are gone. Yeah.
Yep. The Confederates were able to rout a federal camp on Santa Rosa, which was comprised of the 6th New York, but Anderson took up a defensive stance, so instead of continuing to push while he had the initiative, he's going to stop. Which was his job. He's going to stop, take up a defensive stance, and goad the Union troops in the fort to come out and fight. Like, all right, we're here. Get us. Come get us. And you know what happens, Johnny?
They got
those
him?
reinforcements came out and got them. You can never get
shit.
this. You can never get this. And then they got them. Yeah, they got them. The Confederates had to withdraw from the battlefield, leave Santa Rosa Island. No gains were had for them. No cannons were lost, and all the Federal batteries stayed intact. The Union would lose 14 killed, 29 wounded during this battle, with 24 being captured or missing, while the Confederates lost 30 to 40 killed and an additional around 40 to 47 wounded. So about 87 casualties on the Confederate side, and about like 50 or so, 60 or so on the Union side. So not about even casualties, but
pretty fairly even.
Fort
But
still,
we kept the port, and that's what the main goal is, to protect that port and continue this Anaconda plan, and hopefully end this war soon.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. But Union victory, it's good news. We've not had a lot to talk about lately, but hey, we've had a battle. It's a Union battle. It's a Union victory. We'll take what we can get. That's it for this week in Civil War in Hindsight. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you enjoy this, check out Historic Hindsight, where we talk about all kinds of crazy things, like ex-Confederate citizens turning rogue and killing a bunch of rich old slave owners.